So the primary water quality challenges across Canada are associated with the presence of microorganisms that may harm the public when they drink the water. So the primary task of removing potential pathogens for microorganisms in the water is called disinfection. In order to effectively do this, we must also remove other constituents that are in the water that hinder the process. One such compound
is called natural organic matter. It comes from leaves falling off of trees, it comes from soil. So the first thing we need to do is remove that natural organic matter. What we're developing here at UBC is called biological ion exchange, and it's just like a Brita filter, but it works a whole lot better at removing these organics. So these four columns here have a little biological ion exchange resins inside of them. So I have water in these tanks. This comes from a local river nearby. The pump behind pumps water from the tanks to the top of the columns, and then it comes out as treated water out the back. And then we test this water every week. And what we're trying to do here is to understand how these columns work. Then when a new community comes to us, we can help them decide whether or not this is an appropriate tool and how this can integrate into the larger community's water plan.
So Gillies Bay is a fairly small rural community. They often in the summertime have a few months of boil water advisory. The project that I was able to take on was actually physically go to this community and bring a mobile laboratory in which we could test various technologies. We discovered that biological ion exchange is a viable technology for this community. It is a robust technology that requires low maintenance and low chemical usage. This will allow them, hopefully within the next couple of years, to have a source of consistent, clean water for their community.
My research project is a continuation of the discoveries we had on our last pilot study. What I have set up is essentially a lab scale version of a biological ion exchange filter system. And it was really important to design this lab scale system to mimic as much as possible the way that full-scale ion exchange and biological ion exchange systems are designed. And all this knowledge can be taken and applied towards operation of full-scale biological ion exchange filtration systems.
thousands of communities in Canada and many more in North America and across the world are located in remote areas. And they are facing the challenge of implementing solutions that are sustainable, but also low cost for them to remove natural organic matter. The technology that we are working in our lab has the potential to reduce the costs and make it viable for all those communities. And as a result, will have a significant impact on the overall human health of those communities.